Hello, good evening to you. The first sports scene of 1984 concentrates almost entirely on the big match in Scotland today, with Rangers testing their newfound confidence against the league leaders, Aberdeen. It was to produce a gripping 90 minutes, as you'll see in a moment. We'll also be recapping today's Scottish Cup third-round draw and taking a look at the goals from last night's FA Cup tie between Liverpool and Newcastle. And Archie, there was one particularly encouraging aspect of today's match at Ibrox.
There certainly was, Dougie. One very special feature of football today was that Ibrox housed the biggest crowd in Britain by far, even though it was Cup Day in England. The crowd of 38,500 in Glasgow was almost 10,000 more than the top crowd in England at the Sheffield Wednesday Barnsley tie. Now, I know the big guns in England weren't at home today, but coming on top of the heartening league statistics so far, the size of the crowd at Ibrox really is something to crow about, Dougie.
Yes, indeed. So to the match itself, with Jock Wallace's revitalised Rangers meeting the only side to have beaten them under their new boss 9 games ago. Aberdeen riding high at the top of the league and hot favourites to stay there until May. A match and an atmosphere for Archie to savour.
There is the Rangers side, which has now gone 8 games without defeat, conceded only 1 goal and had 7 shutouts. And a man very largely responsible for that, the Rangers captain from Northern Ireland, John McClellan, McKinley's Scottish football personality for the month of December, and a very highly popular man with the Rangers support, and of course with the Northern Ireland team. And the Aberdeen team, which has gone undefeated since Hibs beat them at Easter Road on the 15th of October. Marvellous performances, winning the Super Cup, and back in the side, young Eric Black, one of the best strikers in the game. He was a bit worried that his back injury might not heal. He was out of play for 3 months, but he's back to his best now, says Alec Ferguson. And the referee today is Alistair Hewitt from Edinburgh. Well, this is quite incredible. It's almost a cup final atmosphere in here. And the kick-off was ever so slightly delayed, I think, because the crowd is still rolling, in a huge crowd. Not just, of course, of Rangers supporters, a big Aberdeen support, and I think many a Rangers supporter has come along this afternoon, not merely to back the team in the successful run, but to see the calibre of the opposition, a great European side in Aberdeen. Peter Weir. Cooper, done brilliantly. Russell going inside him. Not a bad cross, and Rangers putting the pressure on immediately. McPherson, and I think a push. Free kick to Aberdeen. A sparkling start by the home side. Eric Black, one of the best jumpers in the game, and there is McClellan, cleanly away. Gentle touch on there to Bobby Williamson. This is our first glance at Williamson since he signed from Clydebank for 100,000. And there is a youngster, Stuart Fraser, 20 years of age, getting away with the first tackle, the last one illegal, and a free kick. Doug Rugby with it. An enticing ball there, Strachan. Gordon Strachan, whom everybody says will leave Aberdeen at the end of the season and go south to England. Redford. Clark. Very slow on the ball. You really cannot be ponderous with the ball against this Aberdeen defence. McPherson. Cooper. Runs forward very gently indeed, and that is a late tackle by McLeish. Free kick as Redford went down. And as I said, it's a cup tie out there. It's not an ordinary league match at all. Davie Cooper to take the free kick. He curls it along, and that's just over. McPherson very close to that. And the big, tall, professional youth internationalists who perhaps didn't sparkle
Their husbands and father.
much stronger than that, coming in with great timing, just getting underneath the ball. McKimmie. Right foot. I think Dawson just kept that in. It's McKimmie. Looked to me like a slight ball, and there's a bit of needling going on. And the referee will have to step in and take both names, surely. Well, heavens preserve us from bad tackling. Out of something rather innocuous, players are going to have a go at each other. And Dawson is being sent off. He goes off for that incident, in which he certainly made for Eddie Black, and he's off as well. Well, you know, it's a salutary lesson. It's almost criminally suicide that players have a go at each other like that. And we're down to 10 men aside. Well, it's all about adjusting and adapting to 10 men. And a panicky ball, and that also by Strachan. Williamson, a little bit casual, away goes Cooper though. Aberdeen very well organised, and Cooper really outnumbered at the end of the day. Rugby doing the right thing. McGee still piling in. Now Bobby Russell. What a furious pace this game has had, and Williamson cannot pick it up. Oh, this is stirring stuff. McClellan. Wrapped in songs, and away goes the youngster. He may want to have a dab, and he does, and just underneath it. However, he's showing the confidence to come forward. Nothing inhibited about that move. Good header on there. Mark McGree bringing it down. Person and the wrong side. Now Strachan. Aberdeen needing a little bit of magic from this man. Might be now. Strachan, that's a good move by Aberdeen. And that's chipped away to the side and rather wasted. And that came from Strachan at long last, breaking away from the fetters. You could see that he had something in mind, burrowing his way in towards that Rangers defence, and I thought that move ended rather more effectively than it ought to have. Miller, a little shakily. Oh, beautifully slipped through there by Bell. Redford. Well, I mean, it goes without saying now that this Rangers team has fight about it now. A lot of spirit. Weir. We ought to be doing a lot more in this match. Cooper. Brilliantly. Clark. Here's Williamson with a chance. And it's a near thing. Just a little too down for that. Absolutely brilliant play by Davie Cooper. Taking on Peter Weir, then driving forward. Slipping McKimmie. Forward he went, lovely pass out there, and Williamson picking it up. He was just being a little bit harder. That might have been number one. Russell. I think that's a pass to Cooper. That is Cooper. No, that's a back. Good running by McKimmie. There we are, the first half brought to an end by the referee, Alistair Hewitt, who sent two men off. A game that has been highly entertaining, controversial, has given a huge crowd here their money's worth, no question about that. Perhaps not silky, elegant football, but as I said, a lesson to footballers not to flare up that incident, which is what the first half will be remembered by, unfortunately, more than anything else. The two players sent off eventually, and I think fairly even in terms of the number of chances built up. Both Aberdeen and Rangers playing extremely well in midfield, and the game is as evenly balanced as anybody could wish, sitting here wanting an excellent second half. And off we go into a second half that surely promises a great deal. I hope the emphasis is on football. McClelland deciding to drift forward, just kept it a little bit late, and Willie Miller's there. Miller. Peter Weir. Williamson took that very well indeed. Clark caught in possession again. Sounds of the Aberdeen supporters now. Good long penetrating touch out there. Williamson trying to go in. And a penalty kick. The referee has awarded a penalty kick for pushing. And both Rangers players were going through the middle. Protest by the Aberdeen defence. Williamson and Clark running hard through the middle. The referee says they were illegally pushed. Penalty kick. Leighton taking his time to go in goal. Now Cooper. He's done it, and Ibrox erupts. The goalkeeper guessed right, went to the left, but the shot was so swiftly and sweetly taken. 1-0 for Rangers, 3.5 minutes gone. Now the great qualities in this Aberdeen team have been forged by the long European campaigns, will now be put to the test. Swept away by McClelland. McGee looking very dangerous as he turns round. We're to take it. Strachan goes. It's a good ball. Bell. And a great save. Walker got to that. The pressure really on. Rangers in the rack. And this is the kind of save a goalkeeper needs to make in these circumstances. Instinctive. Toulouse throws the ball in the arms of the Inverness boy. Williamson brilliantly turning. And a good turn round there by McKimmie. It looked as if he might just have been taken away. Ibrox a washing song again. Weir. Still Weir. Did very well to get out of that. Strachan spin beating him. Aberdeen fighting back. That's a free kick. Wide clearly. And Aberdeen obviously nettled by losing that penalty kick, throwing everything at Rangers now. Strachan with it, and he's wild. What a great run by McGee. Feeling that he was fouled and the referee had given it. It's Peter Weir actually. Weir, he went down. Aberdeen fighting back with everything they know. That's the one inside. Brilliant play by Russell. Now Williamson. No offside, and that's pretty tight. Cooper. Oh, brilliant play. McPherson has just put it past. A great break by Rangers, and we take that back to Bobby Russell's run. Sweeping it forward. Certainly an awkward ball to Cooper, and he wanted to take on the Aberdeen defence himself, and eventually the long giraffe-like legs of McPherson touching it away. Nice touch there by Williamson, and away it goes again. Rigby's there, and just over. And John Hewitt coming on for Aberdeen. Dougie Bell going off. And pushing there by McCann. Referee wants it taken, and too happy where the free kick was being taken from, I don't think. Tidy ball. Redford. McKinney. Well, that looked a free kick to me, but the referee waves play on, and there's McClellan. Russell. Williamson. To McGowan still. Williamson's had a very intelligent role to play in the second half. Lying wide-ish. Here's McKimmie. Drags it well. Hewitt. Strachan. Rangers getting everybody behind the ball again. McGee. Still has it. That's a good ball and flicked away by McClellan, who's been as conspicuous as Willie Miller, and that's saying something. Pressure still on. And Miller coming right forward, deciding it was a time to make himself an auxiliary attacker. Fraser again. Said a lot of service like that in the second half. Rigby is with them. Free kick. McGee turns beautifully on that. Hewitt. McClellan goes with him. Brilliant play, McKimmie. Who touched away view with a chance, and he struck past. He ought to have put that one home. What an opportunity for Aberdeen. I think probably the best chance in the entire match. Great play. Superb ball by McKimmie. And Weir, well, just for a fragment of time, I thought he was picking his spot in the net. The rain absolutely lashing down now. Smack header there by Redford. Weir. Fraser goes with him. Great play by Weir. Can he cut it back? He does. Hewitt makes it 1-1. Brilliant play by Peter Weir, who missed the chance, has been so quiet in this match. He took the entire Rangers defence on, and then that deadly pass back, and there was Hewitt, who's done this so often for Aberdeen as a substitute. One each, 23 minutes of the second half gone. Oh, slag run there. Strachan takes it up on, I think, offside against John Hewitt. Williamson brought that down brilliantly. Cooper. McKimmie goes with him. Sliced away. Good after it. Free kick. Fritz going right across the path of the player. Redford just losing the race. Oh, anything could happen in this match yet, I'll tell you. There's only 7 minutes remaining. Now Cooper wanted that put down the line. The bad ball by Redford. McAdam watches it. Free kick to Rangers. Straight through the defence. We've seen two great defenders this afternoon, Willie Miller and John McClellan. Touch of class about everything they've done. Bit of slicing out, away goes McGee. Highlights coming in from here. McKimmie's going to give him support. Wanted a 1-2, almost got it. And swept away, not too certainly, for a corner kick, but better that for Rangers than allowing McGee to bear down on the goalkeeper. McGee looks very dangerous when he does that, when he comes in for the 1-2. Cooper. There's Strachan. Neil Cooper. Weir. We got it to Strachan, and where was Weir? Weir had forgotten to run forward. He slipped, in fact. I certainly was looking for him with a 1-2 myself. Bit unfortunate for him. Weir. Well, as I've said, the youngster at right back for Rangers has had a very good afternoon, but not so much because Weir's been near him. He's seen too much of Weir. When we did, it really counted. Redford. McDonald. Williamson. Very direct in his running. Just a bit too much. Gets it back. Now Prince. I must say, Bobby Williamson is very impressive the way he runs with the ball. Does long stamina runs with it.
and very effective he was in the second half. Now, there were 5 bookings on top of the 2 sendings off, but in the very limited time available, it was fairer to leave all of them out rather than just put 1 or 2 in, and frankly, I prefer watching the play rather than the referee writing the equivalent of a novel. Now, it was a tough game, and some purists might well have left with a sense of dissatisfaction, but frankly, I loved it. It was a highly competitive game. It demonstrated 2 stages of football. The accomplished Aberdeen side knocked largely off the stride by the newfound enthusiasm of a Rangers team who combined the basic qualities of endeavour with a fair amount of skill in a way that suggests that although there's a long way to go to reach the smooth consistency of, say, an Aberdeen, they've taken giant strides under Jock Wallace to return to the days when any Rangers' limitations were disguised by pride and commitment. Now, shortly after the game finished, out at Fir Park, where Motherwell drew with Celtic,